Alphen, have you been washing your clothes? It may not be my place to say this, but frankly, they're starting to stink.
Now that you mention it, it has been a while since I did any laundry.
I'll wash them for you if you want. Just remember to give them to me the next time you get changed.
Oh, okay. Sure. Thanks, Kisara.
And, Law, Rinwell, yours are starting to look a bit ragged.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to tear up when we're out there fighting so much.
Yeah, but it's still kind of embarrassing, having it pointed out like this.
And Shion?
I wouldn't touch me if I were you.
Of course. My apologies. All I wanted to say was that your sleeves are getting a little bit dirty.
You don't need to worry so much, Kisara. It's only natural our clothes are gonna get a little dirty while we're traveling around.
That's no excuse. Your outward appearance says a lot about your inner well-being.
Now you've really set her off.
Suffice to say, it would appear that the traditions of the Guard are still alive and well within her.
What do you mean? What do the Guardsmen do that's so special?
Mostly, I'm simply referring to the fact that they're a very regimented and cleanly group of people.
Do I really sound that weird to you guys? Keeping your clothes clean and mended is completely normal to me.
Don't get us wrong. We appreciate the thought, Kisara. But we've got a long journey ahead. It wouldn't hurt to relax your standards. Just a little.
If you're sure. I wasn't trying to overdo it, I promise. However, if it's making the rest of you tense, I'll do my best to tone it down from here on out. Still, if everyone could bring their laundry and clothes they want fixed, that'd be great. I'll take care of it all for you guys tonight.
Don't you ever get tired?
Out of our way!
Anything in armor!
Double
First strike! Hit
Rip and tear!
Be still!
These ones can run rings around us!
Rising Watcher! Rising Phoenix!
Light Astrolabe!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up.
Rising Phoenix!
Burning Strike!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce the
First
evil!
strike! Rising Watcher!
Eagle Fly!
First strike!
Healing
You're
Circle!
off!
Here's another!
Thanks.
All aboard the victory train!
Overconfidence can bite you in the butt.
Mahag Sar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Go no further!
Talon Storm!
Flame!
Burn in hell!
Burning Strike!
Water!
Be still!
Never
Airborne Beast! My spell!
banana! Let's go!
I can carve through armor!
Demon
Like
Blade!
free!
Demon
Look at me
Blade!
just take this!
Sia, can you take care of them?
We are
No
freaking
sooner said than
invincible!
done! Alphen and the others truly are strong!
What about me?
Eagle Fly!
Water this! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Away! Rising Falcon!
Well, looky here!
There. wanted like this to
If
be
it's in the
easy.
sky, it's mine!
It doesn't!
Burn in hell!
I'm also good with airborne targets.
We're cleaning out.
Let me take the rest of it.
Pesky
Whoa,
airborne
someone's
scoundrel.
feeling lively. Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'm sorry to be a clog.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am. Shattering of pieces!
Double demon fang!
I never miss.
Pistol! Double demon fang!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
Maybe something's going on in the forest. Go no further!
You picked the wrong fight! Be still! Rising Phoenix!
Dance in the wind!
I'll take you all on!
Here goes!
I'm on it! Rising
Not
Wyvern!
in your dreams!
You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
Will this help?
I'm on it!
Watch this!
Far enough! Talon Storm! I owe you one! Here I
Do
come!
it!
Hurricane!
Can't get out of this!
Thank you.
Take this!
Thunderblade! With this, I can become... even stronger. I think Hootle senses something.
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all...
I won't forgive you! My astral energy! Raging flame! Relax!
Devastation!
Cyan
Demon Tongue!
Super swallow again!
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Red Spear!
Alright!
Chocolate
Do it!
In an instant! Impact Cross!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Ow! Dragon
Rising Wyvern!
King Bolero!
Rising Falcon! Burn in hell!
Tear your shreds!
Take this! We've turned the tables on us.
There are still more
Got
left!
fly? Right. No time to hold back.
Still here!
Come and face me! Be still! You're out!
You shouldn't have messed with me!
Dazzle!
Super
Swallow again! Swallow Blade! Go still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Shouldn't have messed with me!
Thanks. First strike! This one's all mine!
It can hide itself?
Amazing! You're mine! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Dark wind!
Rising
Looks like
I
you
can
got
carve
this
through
one covered.
armor!
Rising Phoenix!
What's this?
Rising Wyvern!
I'm really
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Dragon Swarm!
Swallow down!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Right.
You see what
I should
happened there as
probably
you
do
crossed
something
me?
about that.
Shouldn't have done that.
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
Resuscitation!
No, not my fight!
Try harder!
By the power of water! This one's mine!
Dragon Swarm!
Never miss! Shiny! I'll bring you back from
Win!
Death's Abyss! Alright! Resuscitation! I'll heal you all! In here! Healing circle!
Double Phoenix! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you
Prepare
back
to
from
be
Death's
seen.
Abyss! Paladin Arcade! Resuscitation! Here's a healing arm!
Take armor is all mine!
I still got some fibers in me! In here! This'll come in handy!
This should do it!
Corruption!
I'll finish you here and now!
Burn
Do
it!
it! Raging astral energy!
Say no more.
I can feel my precision improving.
I wonder just how many people have been saved by Shion in some form. I'm impressed.
There's rumors flying around about people being saved by a Renin vision of beauty.
Vision of beauty? That's a bit much.
Alphen had better stay on his toes.
Where do I come into this? Am I imagining things, or are there a lot of big Zoogles in this area?
Right, here goes!
That's much better.
There you are!
Armor won't save you!
Pierce through! Portal blade! Try this!
I'll tear you apart!
Careful! It has some kind of camouflage!
Just getting close!
It's over!
This freaking does it!
Sword blade alpha!
Your dream!
Glimmer Break!
Seal! Annihilate! More for the Magna-Ray!
Flaming thrust!
Primed and ready!
Rising phoenix! Double demon!
Nothing gets by me!
Rip and tear!
Sonic kill!
Going in!
Rending blast!
Lightning orb! Radiant cascade!
That's enough!
Let's get you off the way!
This is bad, right?
Yes, Alvin! Very bad!
I don't feel so good. Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Here's a healing arc!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Double demon fang! You picked the wrong fight!
Here we go again!
Be still! Rising phoenix! Flaming thrust! Rising
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here! Now I'm in the groove!
Ocean Fury! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more! I can feel my power growing!
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
What's up, Kisara? You look concerned.
Oh, no, it's just... I'm looking at our finances and they seem to have taken a nosedive. I don't remember us making any big purchases, though.
Ah, that may be because I borrowed a small amount to purchase something the other day.
I don't think you can call spending more than half of our money a small amount.
Half? Dohalim, what the hell did you buy?
As it so happens, I came upon a rather special object that I've long been searching for.
Are you talking about that junk? I mean, that unique-looking trinket you're holding?
Whoa, is that a...
Indeed. It is a lost artifact from ancient Dahnan times. Most likely, it was used for some sort of rite or ritual. Ever since we Renans conquered Dahna, such objects have been disappearing. I simply want to do my part to help preserve both our people's storied histories.
Well, if it's to preserve Dahnan history, then I guess we can maybe look the other way. Just this once?
I don't know. Why spend money on something that won't even keep us fed?
More to the point, we all contribute to that money. I don't like the thought of anyone dipping into it without saying anything.
You must understand. Had I let that opportunity pass me by, I'd never have come across this item again.
Dohalim, maybe no one taught you that money doesn't grow on trees.
I may have been a lord, but I realize that much.
It's not enough to simply realize it. You have to internalize the concept too. Even after all this time, you still have no real sense of money. Our funds aren't your personal wallet. We camp outside and eat grass for dinner to try and stretch every last gold we have. You never know when we may need it.
I don't think we're so poor that we have to eat grass or anything.
Shut up, Alphen.
Shutting.
Let's just agree to not spend too much or be too thrifty for our own good.
Alphen, your blazing sword draws its power from Shion's Fire Master Core, right?
So I'm told.
Then why don't you use yours, Dohalim?
You mean my Earth Master Core, yes?
Yeah, I mean, you still carry it around with you, don't you?
I do. Each Master Core contains the astral energy harvested from Dahnan's slaves over the course of the last 3 centuries. Though only a select few qualified people, namely the Lords, can wield them, they nevertheless hold too much power to simply abandon.
If only the Lords are supposed to be able to use them, how come Alphen and Shion can use theirs?
That may be because Shion has embedded the Fire Master Core within her body, something which wouldn't have occurred under normal circumstances.
Okay, but why do you still carry yours around?
Just as Dahnans see Master Cores as symbols of the lives and resources robbed from them, so too do I view mine as a symbol of our lasting sins. The pain and agony wrought upon this world by my predecessors, as well as the injustice enabled by my own inaction, are all housed within my Master Core. It is a testament of all that I have done wrong. It cannot ever be used again, nor fall back into the wrong hands.
Dohalim.
You didn't differentiate between the deaths of Dahnans and the deaths of Renans.
Dahnans and Renans both spill blood and languish in agony all the same. I just couldn't bear to hear it any longer. That's all.
Little late for that.
That was nothing.
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Shall we get moving?
This will be a delicious piece of cake.
Now you see what I can do!
Dragon form! Double demon fang!
Far enough!
Take it. Tempest Field.
This one's all mine!
That's enough!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Wind action wizard, lightning condemned.
Why'd you human?
To stop the giant?
I'm on it!
Rising Wyvern!
Will this help?
Eat this!
You're mine!
What you
Rising Wyvern!
There you go! You like me?
Now let loose! Wind!
The picture of
You're on!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Here, let me help.
Be still! Rising Falcon!
You're done!
Burn!
Demon flame! I'm off
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this! Spider Blade!
In a bind? Now I'm in the pool! Far enough!
Hold together, just a little longer.
I owe you one.
Get it together. We need to enforce.
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Dragon
Now I'm in the groove!
Rising Cat!
Thunder Dragon!
Rising Now! Rising
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Into the shadows. Lightning orb. Lightning condemned. Thunder blade.
Double Demon Fang!
I lost myself
No
in the
more
heat of the
midnight
moment.
girl.
I don't think I can every approved.
Please now.
Do it! Rinwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Rinwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
You require a hand.
Raging Cascade!
Ignite!
Talent Storm!
Lunar Corruption! Spread!
Armor won't save you!
Lunar Blast!
Rising Wyvern!
I can handle it.
Blow
Lunar
away!
Energy!
It's over!
I'm on it! I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Eat this! I'll run you through!
Where are you going?
All this now you're talking!
Far enough! Here I go!
Dragon Swarm!
In a vine? Rip and tear!
Lightning Orbs! Lunar Corruption!
I'll tear you apart!
This one's all mine!
I'll heal you all!
Burn!
Quiver Dragon! Where that came from? Healing
On a roll now!
Rising Falcon!
Lunar Corruption!
Try this!
It's
Burning Torrent!
Shattering pieces! Attack time!
I'll heal you all! Lightning Orbs!
Now I'm real mad!
Here, let me help.
First
I
aid!
really owe you one. Now you see what I can do!
And that's
Be still! You're on! Now I can let loose!
energy!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Talon hurricane!
Eagle
Eagle
Ride! Your dreams!
Start up!
I'll finish you here and now!
Now! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I won't forgive you!
Lightning condemned!
I'm surrounded!
it's time!
What's this?
Rising Wyvern!
In the sky, it's mine!
Rising Phoenix!
Eat this!
Here I come!
Airborne
We are
scoundrel.
freaking
Sounds like a job for you and the others truly are strong!
What about me?
Now! Go! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There's more where that came from! Let me help! First, this one's mine!
Okay, here I go!
I'm on it!
Hear me!
Win!
Flame of
This
Fury!
one's all mine!
Burning
Rising
Strike!
Up!
It's a duel of the arts! Blood! Hear me! Flame of
Be
Fury!
still!
Burning Strike!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit
The enemy
still?
wields a
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Rising Drum!
Lunar Corruption!
Rising
Fire!
Falcon!
Water!
Rising Wyvern!
Over so soon?
Hoo, 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 hoo. 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 Hoo, 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 hoo.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea. Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo. Hoo, 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 hoo.
tear you
I'm
to
on Rising
corruption!
Wyvern! Ignite!
Whirlwind snap!
Right damage!
Now,
The tide of battle has turned.
That's the power of comrades in arms.
Dazzle!
Comrades in arms.
What?
Dazzle!
Sentimental?
You're on! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Orochi's Fury!
Ready and ready!
Rising Wyvern!
Here's a
You're
healing!
on! Begin!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you
Ignite.
wanted to say?
Rising Falcon! Dazzle! Rising...
Seems about right to me.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hey, when did I get so popular? Eagle God! I'll tear you apart! I'll finish you here and now! Do it!
Kikara, go for it!
Prepare to crumble! I'll tear you apart!
Rising Wyvern! Soda! Rising Falcon!
Eagle God! Wait this! No further! Nothing gets past me! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing!
Talon Hurricane! Eagle Talon! Talon Storm!
Rising Phoenix!
Grind and rend!
Dragon Swarm! Sonic Thrust!
Far enough! Burning! I'm on it!
Thunder Blade! Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Captured!
Dragon Shout!
I owe you one.
Bolero!
Burn in hell!
Here's a healing arc! Can't be squashed!
You're mine!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in damage? Not to
Now
a
see
Renin
what I can do!
Where are you going?
Now or never!
Dance in the
In a
wind!
vine, dark wind!
Demon Fang! Double
I
Demon
can't
Fang!
hold on much longer! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Will this help? Thunder Field! Dance in the wind! Healing
Double
circle!
Demon Fang!
Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch.
I think I'll read my book a little more.
Hey, Rinwell. What was that whole legend you were talking about earlier, back when we were by the gate?
Huh? Oh, you mean about the Darkwings? It's an old story about a Danon hero that's been passed down for generations.
Like I said, I sure haven't heard it before.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, long ago, there was an evil king who tried to bring all of Dana to ruin. However, a pure black owl heard the pleas of the people and decided to help. It chose a young hero and bestowed upon them a holy flame that was capable of vanquishing the king. The story goes that the young hero challenged the king and defeated them with the flame. Seeing Dana had been saved, the people flew the crest of the Darkwings as thanks to the owl for its help. From what I understand, it used to be a really well-known story before the Renans came.
I guess our people must have forgotten it over time. It's lucky for us you still know it. You sure are well-versed in these sorts of things, Rinwell.
You know, the part where the hero defeats the king with a flame reminds me a little of Alphen.
Come on, it's just a story. Besides, if we're talking about an owl helping anyone, Hootle would definitely choose Rinwell.
Sure, I might have helped take out our own kind of evil king with the others, but I'm definitely no hero. That and Hootle's wings aren't even black. Huh.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped.
Hey, what's the smoke? Is it an enemy attack?
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards! I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spice is burned. Well, at least the meat's coming along nicely. All right. Now I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion. Perfect timing. I actually just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
I'll see you again tomorrow. Well, off we go. That's no ordinary enemy. I see over there.
It's on! Dragon Shout!
Here I come! Lightning thrust! It's on!
Raging Storm!
Rising Phoenix!
Razor Cycle!
You're on!
Do it! Puddle!
Rising
Law!
thrust!
Get toasty!
Burn strike!
That's quite the technique.
You need me? I'm there.
Raging! You got company!
Ignite!
Here, instant! Get on in there with the others! Annihilate! Field! Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Now you see what I can do.
Something you wanted to say?
Take this.
Rising Wyvern!
Here goes! Here it do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Over so soon?
Do you sense one of your friends who... Poodle?
I see plenty of ruins around here, too. It must have been a big town bustling with people back in the day.
For crown contest participants, places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now. This place gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Be careful. The air is dense with astral energy. Something's not quite right about this place.
How are you able to pick up on all this stuff anyway? Is it something that all astral arts wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows we're here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Not in your dreams!
Orochi
Let's
Sword!
go!
Rising Wyvern! This This one's all mine!
Do it!
Mirage!
Astral energy! Full throttle! With this, I can become even stronger.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard. I suppose if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is... one place to turn.
We don't know for sure she's here. Keep looking.
Finally, some open space again.
I think Hootle senses something.
It's on!
See my leg! You picked the wrong fight!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine!
I never miss!
Luna
It's like trying to keep up to the wall!
Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that
Here I
vein.
come!
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Be still! Try this! Infernal Fury! Dazzle! Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With your flames and my technique?
We're stronger together than we are apart.
No choice!
Smash you!
Take it!
Dance!
Be still!
Raging
Rising
Sword!
Star!
Thank you. Hey, Weston! See that you don't get in trouble again.
Prepare to be sealed, though fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
You picked the wrong fight!
Now! Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Will this help? Lightning kinetic!
Far enough!
Thunderblade!
Ruin
Hey, that...
Rising Falcon!
There you go! I feel like... Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara from behind.
No, I wasn't!
Is it just me, or is anyone else peckish?
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Guess I misread the landing.
Right, here goes!
Mine. Here I go. Where are you going?
Rising water! Lunar Rondo!
Anything in order is all mine. Dohalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Raging Gusting!
Rising water!
SG Airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for you and Lily! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Little help!
Smash you! Demon Fang!
Lightning condemned! Thunder!
You picked the wrong fight!
Time to get out of the way!
Rising Phoenix!
We've turned the tables on him. This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Lightning condemned!
Now! Crumble!
Healing circle!
There you go. I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our plate.
No, yes, ma'am.
All mine! I'm on it! Infernal Torrent! Be still! Mirage!
this.
Try this!
Lightning condemned!
Infernal Torrent!
Reload!
Dragon Riley Falcon!
Flame of Fury!
Mirage! Lightning Strike!
Everyone hanging in there? A fish! You saw it too, right?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animal.
I find the sounds of the night to be rather comforting.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Make sure to get some good rest. All right, guys. Ready to go?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay, off we go.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Go no further!
You see what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that. Eagle side! Whirlwind crash!
Dance in the wind! Sleep now.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint.
Nope, that is... I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Lightning! Down!
Eat this!
Thunder field! Lunar corruption! Annihilation! Air thrust! We won that by a mile!
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.